Netherlands, July 9, 2024. Tuesday afternoon storms caused relatively little damage as heavy rain, hail and winds of up to 97 km per hour swept Netherlands. Upgraded by Meteorological Bureau KNMI from a code yellow to a code orange, heavy gusts of wind toppled trees in Noord-Brabant, Zuid-Holland and Gelderland and caused local flooding.
Olalı. İlk defa böyle bir şey oldu ha.
Ya ilk defa görüyorum.
Bu ne be? Esma dur.
In many places services have been hard at work to clear roads blocked by fallen trees and debris. Tunnels and viaducts were flooded. While in Amsterdam West the sewage system was unable to cope with the amount of water, causing several streets to become inundated. Up to 50 millimeters of rain fell in southern parts of Noord-Brabant, while Amsterdam recorded 40 millimeters of rain. Most calls to the fire service were to deal with local flooding.
Abo! Vallahi gök derilmiş anası.
Flights from Schiphol Airport were cancelled, while train operator NS limited services on its high-speed rail line between Rotterdam and Breda as a precaution. Dozens of flights faced issues at Dutch airports on Tuesday, particularly Schiphol Airport, with thunderstorms and rough weather moving across Europe. The dark clouds built up, with strong winds and nasty weather hitting the Zeeland coast in the southeast of the country before 5 p.m. The strong winds were affecting the high-speed rail line, and a signal failure caused problems with passenger trains between Amsterdam and The Hague. A code orange weather warning was issued for the Netherlands earlier on Tuesday when the National Meteorological Office, KNMI, said the stormy weather would be worse than expected. The warning was for heavy wind gusts up to 100 km per hour, capable of knocking down trees and blowing debris.
दरख्त जड़ों से निकले हुए हैं यार. यहाँ पे सिर्फ 3-4 दरख्त जड़ों से निकल के गिरा रहा.
People can expect lightning strikes, flash flooding and large hail, the KNMI said. About 20 flights were cancelled at Schiphol Airport, split evenly between departures and arrivals. Over 400 departing flights faced delays throughout the day, ranging from a few minutes to several hours. Over 200 arriving flights were also delayed, and the situation could get worse. Eindhoven Airport reported 31 delayed departures, and 1 cancelled outbound flight. 2 more arriving flights were scrapped, and 13 others were delayed. A total of 8 flights arriving at Rotterdam The Hague Airport were delayed, and 2 others were cancelled. The airport noted 2 cancelled departures and 3 delayed departures. Passenger flights at Maastricht-Aken Airport and Groningen-Eelde Airport were largely unaffected by the storm because of the scheduling times on Tuesday. Due to the expected strong winds, the high-speed passenger rail service between Rotterdam and Breda was planned to be taken out of service on Tuesday evening. No high-speed trains will run from 6:30 p.m. until about 8 p.m., the NS predicted. The trains showed early issues, with a badly timed signal failure taking place on the route between Amsterdam Centraal and Den Haag Centraal. This was expected to last until the end of the day, according to National Railway NS. Fewer intercity trains were running between the central stations in Leiden and The Hague, and far fewer trains were running between Haarlem and Zandvoort. Replacement buses were running between Haarlem and Voorhout, with stops in Heemstede-Derdenhout and Hillegom.
Hayırlısı. Allah dışarıda kalanlara. Bak nasıl yağıyor bak.
That was to help provide more options on the route connecting the central stations of Amsterdam and Leiden. Trains were also scrapped from 6:30 p.m. between Rotterdam and Dordrecht and between Dordrecht and Roosendal. The cancellation was due to the expected weather, and was unlikely to begin again before 8 p.m., the NS stated. Traffic on the roadways built up to over 500 kilometers of traffic jams on Dutch highways earlier than normal for a Tuesday. By 6:20 p.m., traffic jams were very limited for a rush hour period, with only about 130 kilometers of traffic. The worst traffic jams were on the inbound lanes of the A4 from Schiphol to Amsterdam, with vehicles in stop and go, and also on the A50 from Arnhem South to OSS.
Oké, ja,